Hello, welcome back to Otter Pop, and today we're going to be going over my Friday picks because it is what? It is Friday, and on February 15th, and we're going to go over the top 12 songs that I came across that I definitely want to point out to you guys. So we're going to start off with number one. Number one is Love by Simon Curtis. I actually took a I think I only got one song called Flesh from Simon Curtis that I really liked back in 2010 or 2009 or maybe 2008. I really like that sound and I love it, and then kind of the rest of the album wasn't really that crazy to me, but coming back with this type of sound, I'm definitely interested to see what else he's gonna have. I love he has a great range. He can sing in falsetto crisply, and it's really great. Number two is You by Goldhouse. This is another one. Goldhouse usually does a really good job. They're an EDM group that started off by just them singing stuff, and it kind of moved on to other people sing some stuff here and there, and now they're back to singing stuff, their own stuff. It's a good song. I think that it's very true blue Goldhouse. It's their type of sound they usually go for anyway. But it's good. Then number three is Heat of the Moment by Groove City. Groove City is something I've been into for a while. They had one of their first songs called Love Is Love. And it was a tribute towards because in the midst of that, it was gay marriage wasn't really official in Australia yet. So that song was really a tribute to that type of thing. This song is actually really great. This song is really good because it reminds me a lot of Whip It. Oh, not Whip It. Let It Whip. Because I know there's two. There's Whip It Good kind of thing. There's that one, but then there's the other one, which is the Let's Whip It, baby. Let's whip it right. So that has that song into it, but it doesn't have that song. It has that beat. So kind of like that. So it has that type of sound, and which I think is kind of fun. It's pretty cunt. It's kind of fun to hear, and them using that sound and applying it to their sound, because their sound kind of is that same type of era anyway. Number four is Cold in LA by Why Don't We. I really don't know why I like this song. I just love the sound of it. It just sounds really nice and very peaceful. And I love their sound. I'm not One Direction obsessed with them. I'm like the Wanted obsessed with them. Very lightly. I only got a snippet of songs. I would never dig deep into their album. I had digged into their EP, 8 Letters, but I haven't really gone. I don't know if I would actually dig deep into their actual full-on album, but I never know. Maybe they'll change my mind. Number five is Cause I Love You by Lizzo. Oh my God, she keeps on impressing me over and over and over again. Just something. Fitness was so great. I put fitness on my workout playlist. It makes you feel so fucking powerful when you're doing whatever workout you're doing. Juice was so fun, and then finally we got Cause I Love You, which is the soulful. She really gets raw vocals. It's raw vocals, and it's behind the soulful big band sound, which is so cool. I don't know. It's just, I haven't heard it before. It's something that hasn't been done in a while or done before in this type of era, and it's kind of cool to see it happen. Number six is The Impossible by Robbie Williams. I know he has a Under the Radar Volume 3 out right now. I listened to Volume 1. I really love Volume 1. I haven't gotten to Volume 2, but I want to get into Volume 3. I might get into that and review that for you guys. But I really love it. I love this song. It's very powerful and it's in the beginning of the album, so the first song off the album, so it kind of sets you off. And I really like this sound. I think it makes me very hopeful to see what else it has to do with the more of the album. The next song is one of my favorites. Number 7 is 365 Zedd by Katy Perry, or featuring Katy Perry. Oh my god. This was such a thing. Like, for the longest time, everybody was like, when is this damn song coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? When is it coming out? And I've been hoping for it because I love me some Katy Perry, and I don't like the shit that people have been giving her because she can be a little dense sometimes, but she's so sweet. She's so good at heart, and I think that a lot of like the snippets of things that happen going on, she doesn't really, it's kind of put her against her, but you cannot deny that everything she throws out, you're so happy to hear. At least I am. And this song sounds so great, and she does her way of singing it sounds so great, and I love the sound of it, and it's very, very, very Zedd, and I love it. And I love the music video. The music video is weird as fuck, but it's so good. It's really fun. I love her look. I like the fact that she can kind of play robot. The next song, number 8, is Valentino by Years and Years featuring MNEK. I don't know if that's how he pronounces it, but or MNEK. I don't know. I am assuming it's spelled since it's all capital letters. So I like this one. I actually didn't hear the song by itself. I actually heard it because it fell onto me music video wise, and so I watched the music video, and it's really fun. It's really cute, and it's fun because I knew Ollie could work so well with other people. Like Ollie Alexander can work so well with other people and just be part of that music video. And he's done that with Jax Jones. So it's just like, it's really cool that he's experimenting with other people with it, and I think it's kind of cool. Number 9 is Raise a Man by Alicia Keys. Love Alicia Keys. I love a good Alicia Keys ballad. She just always knows how to go for it. And she always talks about something like deep. And that's what this song is pretty much is. It's just like a deep song about like kind of how to raise a man. Like how, like, you don't, like, it's just like she wants to be needed, but at the same time she wants to be needed by the right kind of guy, you know, somebody that's been raised properly, that like right, you know, and I really like the sound. Her voice is great. Her piano work, like, amazing as usual. Number 10 is Selfish by Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike featuring, I'm gonna chop this up so bad, Era Istrefi. She's somebody that did a song, I can't remember what the song was, but I got into her like with one of the songs that she did, and then now she's doing this song, which the song's really good. She has a great voice. I'm surprised that it's cool that she's continued to do more English stuff, even though she has Albanian songs out there. But it's cool to hear her do stuff with other DJs. I think she's really great as a DJ feature in a lot of things. Number 11 is Super Cool by Beck, Robyn, and the Lonely Island. This one came off of the Lego movie. So, and I know that Lego movie is very like kind of like, is one of the things you don't really bring into because it's very G-rated stuff. But I love Beck. I adore Robyn, and I think Lonely Island's pretty fun. This song is actually very catchy, and as it should be. But it's pretty catchy. It's pretty fun. That's pretty much what I can say kind of about it, other than it's really fun, really catchy, and just kind of upbeat. And finally, but not least, number 12 is Wait For You by Jake Miller. I love Jake Miller. Poor Jake Miller. Jake Miller has been going through a lot. He went through a lot, and he totally spilt his heart out all over, like, 2 strains of albums. 2 or 3. About 2. 2.5, I would say. Like, he went through a breakup and wrote a full album about it, and it was so fucking sad. Like, you can feel it. You can definitely, like, he goes into detail how he feels about certain things and his insecurities and everything. Just, like, stuff that usually don't usually talk about what really happens in a breakup. You know how, like, people say, like, oh, being a mother is so great, it's so beautiful. You don't know until you're into it. And then totally comes out, and they're like, how dare they talk about it? And it's like, no, you're just mad because they're actually going deep into what's the good and the bad. The bad part, which is no one wants to talk about raising a baby, you know, and I think that's what he did with the breakup. Like, he tells you about deep parts that happens when you're breaking up, like the harsh realities and everything. And then he finally got into he did like a more upper beat, like hopeful album afterwards. Is like, I'm doing better, I'm gonna try to do better, blah blah blah. I am like building myself back up. And it was just so beautiful. Like, it's such a fun journey. I had such a great time going through the whole thing. Wait For You was really fun. It's very 80s sound when it picks up. And I love it. I love that I love that he's singing more, actually, because I think he has a good voice. And I'm interested to see what he's going to do with this album now that he has more of a... Now he's been out of that kind of thing, or if we're going to move into a different chapter, you know. I'm very interested. I feel like he's a great songwriter. I'm very interested to see what he's going to do. So yeah, so that's it. So that was one of my Friday picks. Tell me what you thought about them. Was there anyone that spoke to you? Was there ones that came out this Friday that you actually like? I know that the Betty Who album came out. If you go into my videos, I have a video for you about that, because I completely jumped on it immediately because I've been waiting for that album to come out. So yeah, so I hope everybody had a great Valentine's Day. I know that was yesterday. I hope it had a great Valentine's Day. Hope everybody has a great weekend. And I'll see you guys on Monday for a new video. Bye guys.